Samira is often played with defensive items like shield bow to make her more resilient when she jumps into the middle of the enemy team. But what happens if you just go full damage so you can hopefully kill the enemy before they can even threaten you? We're gonna find that out today. The only item you could consider defensive for buying is Bloodthirst, and only as a last item because it gives the most attack damage there. So we're not buying it for the lifesteal at all. The other 4 items, well, you will see in a second. First of all, we need to not miss these minions. I'm ready to fight here. Yeah. Also a reason to take E level 1, so you can just engage with your E while you're still level 1, killing the minion, turning level 2, and then go all in for the surprise factor. E by far the best spell you can take on Samira level 1. So we're of course going for the hyper-aggressive choices of, was Kog'Maw base? Of Collector into Infinity Edge into Lord Doms, because that's just a deadly mix of armor penetration and crit and attack damage. And the 4th item is then the buffed Storm Razor. If I click my passive on a champion in the late game, I want them to really feel it. And I wonder why this item is... I mean, people like defense on Samira for consistency reasons, but with this damage item, I think we can really get things going. Anyway, the full builds here: Collector, Infinity Edge, Lord Doms, Storm Razor, then Bloodthirster for the bonus AD. Yeah, we just match the base. Actually, let's just... Nah, Callous Int here, Callous Int. We need this thing. We need Longsword. We need to finish our Collector as fast as possible. Getting an early Serrated Dirk is so valuable, we can't risk delaying that. Kog'Maw hasn't bought anything, so we are definitely up in terms of items. But roaming right now? LeBlanc with the Cull looks so weird. Yeah, it's fine. We didn't lose many minions. Lost like 1, maybe 2 if this dies as well. Yeah, okay, we lose 2 minions here, but Kog'Maw lost more anyway, so who cares? And we have item advantage right now. We don't even lose the experience, which is the good part. Alright. Make sure we don't get cheesed. Bard Samira, not the best combo. With a... Oh, I should have just lasted the minion. With a tank support like Nautilus or Alistar, this would have been much nicer. Ah. Can't last it under tower if the minions aggro at the worst possible time. Okay, so we lost a lot of gold because of tower shenanigans. But it is what it is, the wave bounces back out, so it's fine. Okay, I tried. We're still up 1 CS in terms of gold, and we're up in experience, which is arguably way more important. I wouldn't mind just fighting. Kog'Maw is not too strong right now. I just flashed this. I tried to bail out Bard, which worked, but it cost me a lot of health. Bard got caught, essentially. Yeah, now I truly can't farm because I died for... He needs to base. He is worthless. No HP, no mana. Still, I mean, that's just int. He needed to leave that for me. Well, we need to play a patient, long game here. Can't force anything stupid. I still have my cleanse, at least. Okay. Yeah, Bard should have based. He could have been back by now due to his how his kit works. And now he's still useless. That's pointless. Okay, finally bases. And I can just farm from range with my Q, it's no big deal. Yeah, we sit back, wait for Bard to return. Yeah, Samira, you need to be very patient. You can only follow up on opportunities your allies create. If you try to, I don't know, go in head first, you will always fail. Always. Samira is not the 1v9 champions these highlight videos make her seem to be. That was closer than I wanted it to be. I thought I could get out unscathed. I can't forfeit this wave though. No Scorch. I mean, Kog'Maw has not played with Scorch, but I was definitely in Scorch kill range. Oh, there's so much farm for everything. Okay, this wave should be under the enemy tower now. In hindsight, Kull would have been better, actually. Would have sustained a little bit more with the 3 extra health per hit. But we were, I mean, we're still fine, obviously. Let's actually just... Well, looking at their team, I kind of like Mercs. This is fine. This is fine. We just go Serrated Dirk into Boots components. It's alright. Yeah, it's close in this game though. Mercs are not bad, considering they have 2 magic damage solo laners. But yeah, I'll just go like this. Now I have a full Serrated Dark, so should we find an all-in, we can follow up big time. For that we of course need to get in a situation created by either Silas or Bard. Well, free damage is free damage. And now farming should be super easy, we have so much bonus AD. We need to farm at the tower quite a bit here. Losing this one. But now I can get most of these, no problem. Nice attempt, had that stunned, that would have been an engage, for sure. Cleanse probably unnecessary, but I didn't realize in time. I thought maybe Maokai ult gets me. Yeah, that's what I mean. We find the engage, we kill Kog'Maw instantly. With the all-in rotation. This is a little bit risky. But I'm willing to take this risk to push this wave. Okay. He holds it. I need to prevent that at all costs. It's too late. I failed. I failed. Simple as that. I'm dead now. Yeah, I didn't even have my W for the all-in. Okay, I played this as poorly as you can, pretty much. Well, I return with full boots and with an extra pickaxe now, so at least there's that. But yeah, that was just pure end. Man, first I didn't properly fix the wave, making sure Maokai can't hold it. Then I tried to make up for that, and that was just pure disaster. Oh well. It's my first real mistake of the game, it's fine. The team's doing well, jungle is okay, mid lane is okay, and the rest of the map's okay too. So ultimately we should be alright. Kog'Maw in the late game is scary, of course, but we are quite scary in the late game ourselves. There we go. Okay, we can push one more wave, take some platings. That was a very good roam, by the way. My team did well. Certainly. No doubt. Well, I'm dead. Yeah, I couldn't even... I didn't even combo properly. I tried to use my spells to escape. But had I used them to combo instead, I might have been able to pull this off, actually. But, yeah, it's... Again, I'm going punished. I tried greedily to... I saw both of them were dead, so I thought I could just clear this wave and get an extra wave in, get some more damage on the tower, get a favorable position. But it not take into account that their jungler might just be coming for me. Yeah, I'm not playing well right now, but it should still be well enough, considering how strong my team is and how strong Samira's follow-up game is. I mean, in the late game, your passive has massive range. So once I get these 4 items, one click of a button after a crowd control spell should just kill them, really. Please help. I'm all by myself now. 1 versus 2. That's why I hate playing with Bard support. He rarely just plays the lane. Oh, actually 1 versus 3. Yeah, I'm forfeiting the tower. It's fine. I'll do that if I have to. Okay, we see Darius. But we can't do much. We're still 1v2. This entire game is like, feels like a 1v2 experience. Okay, Bard is finally back. It's been a while. Let's see what we can do now. Apparently not much. Ah, rough. Maybe LeBlanc can revenge kill here, but yeah, that engage was not good. We baited out, or we get Kog'Maw's flashed, and we need to disengage, but Bard kept fighting, and I kept fighting as well. Which cost us a lot. Oh well, working towards Infinity Edge. But Kog'Maw with 5 kills is getting sketchy. We'll see. We'll see how we can redeem ourselves. Looks good. Yeah, okay, my team's rocking. No worries. Smooth sailing, I guess. But yeah, we have to kill Kog'Maw in 1 engage, and we need Bard's stun for that. Else it just doesn't work. At this point, I'll just let the tower fall, by the way. I'm 1v2 the entire time, I can't stop them from damaging it. And they're quite strong as well, so fighting doesn't seem too attractive anymore. Better wait for follow-up opportunities in the mid-game. It just doesn't work. Bard doesn't do anything for follow-up. Well, now Kog'Maw might die. He lives, of course. Yeah, that's way too costly. No, that's not it. I will not fight anymore unless a teammate other than Bard gets an engage. It's not worth it. We're losing too much from this. Knockback, stun, chain, whatever, I will engage, but when Bard lands something, it's just not worth it. He has no follow-up. His stun is his only damaging spell after all. We're too far behind at this point. I can't solo carry this with damage. Not yet. I don't have all my damage items. Get this wave under tower. And pressure Drake. LeBlanc dies. That's terrible. I pretend I'm alone. It might work. I could have used my E there. There's no need to flash, actually. There were enemy units I could dash to, but I didn't react in time. Yeah, it worked. We're fine. Wait, we're not fine. Need to escape them. They still kill me. Of course. I mean, a kill on Maokai is not worth too much, so who cares? We still come out ahead massively. He killed me with Q, I suppose. Yeah, he doesn't have Thorn Mail or anything, so that couldn't be it. It must have been Q. This game's getting quite close, especially considering how strong this Kog'Maw is. We just need to delete him with our one-shot combo in the mid and late game, and then we're fine. Actually, I need to go bot lane here. Need to push out this wave. Or, I mean, I probably can't. Kog'Maw just takes the tower anyway, but then I can still collect the farm, which will help quite a bit. Despite my feeding spree, we have similar CS, which I very much enjoy. Yeah, I'm not getting dived here. I'm staying defensive. Okay. They are rotating. No, they're not. Okay, then I'm leaving. I'll wait for them to push, so I can then collect the farm more safely. This Darius is so fast. It's incredible how hard you counter. Ah, Kog'Maw passive. How hard you counter Maokai's ulti with this champion. You just press W and the entire spell is just gone. It's wild. Yo, again, we have a favorable fight. The only person who dies is the AD carry, of course. What else? What else? I mean, I'm behind right now, so it is likely to just happen. I doubt my damage though, so all in all, this is still good for us. As long as you get your damage off, doesn't matter if you die afterwards. The enemy still wipes, and your team still gets the towers. So it doesn't really make a difference. Alright, we got Infinity Edge, which is a massive power spike. And in this game, there is an argument for going the other Last Whisper item, because they have so much healing. I'll pressure that tower. We see most of them. We see 4. Maybe even more. And I want this tower to be gone. Okay. They got this, and I make progress on the map. Can I continue? I'll just take this away for now. Or not. I failed that. I didn't want to cross the wall. I can still take it away now. There's no way pressuring this tower is correct. Never mind. Drake in 13. We'll move with the team so we can follow up with our passive on whatever happens. Never mind. We just take Dragon and play defensive until we get our W back. Oh, wrong spell. Well, actually I cleansed the slow, I think, but it's still a misclick. Okay, let's see. Worth. Of course, we wiped them and I die, but that's worth. I dealt so much damage. Works for me. I'm still at 7 kills despite inting. It's all according to plan. Again, I die, Silas in this case too, but I die, the rest of the enemy dies, and we get the objective. So we make progress. We're winning. It's everything according to plan. Gragas spawns, but he's not fast enough and he doesn't have smite, he's not the jungler. I hope they're fast enough. Please tell me that dragon just falls. Okay. Looks good. So I'll push bot lane past river. I might be too late even, this is a slow push. Anyway, I will quickly go bot lane, take whatever farm I can get there, and then proceed to join the team. Wow, minion block of doom. I'll take one more wave. Guess that's correct. Alright. Beautiful. Team caught Gragas. With this wave way past river, so... mid lane is in a terrible spot. None of my teammates are caring about wave states, it seems. Maybe I should have been there. I'll approach right now. I can clean up, potentially. The Blanc's coming too, that's perfect. Let's do it. There we go. That's more like it. When you have all these damage items, you just go for it. And just like that, you go from inting to triple kill. That's just Samira, I guess. That's what the champion does. Go into melee range for the sword. But don't stand closest to Baron so you don't tank. The person who tanks also deals reduced damage, so that would defeat the purpose. All things considered, I think I just go with the damage option. I'm committing. Yeah, and the crit cloak. It's arguably the best component in that situation because we have Infinity Edge and all that AD already. So the crit cloak helps us capitalize a little better. Well, the same would be true for attack damage actually, but this would just be a longsword for now. Alright, let's get him. Gragas seems kinda dead. That only works as long as it's rolling. That's my bad. Nice, he flashed, and we get the final treasure hunter stack. The fact we're not buying any defense is not really too bad, because we have plenty of regeneration in our rune page. And we have red buff, which also regenerates health. But yeah, 2 down. They cannot defend this tower. Take or attack what they can't defend. And you go from there. Yeah, easy inhibitor. And now we roam to a different lane. And there we go. I'm still tanking tower, so I have to leave. Okay. Yeah, the fact I took tower aggro there prevented me from going all in, but we won the fights. Okay, that was troll, but I wanted to take that kill, so I did. Anyway, let's try this in another game. How unlucky can you actually get? We have yet another bard support instead of one of the more, well, or better suited supports like, I don't know, Leona, Nautilus, Maokai, anyone with some good crowd control and follow-up. But we'll make the most of it, I guess. We'll just sit here and watch Blitzcrank zone us, because it's 1v2. Okay, now Bard finally walks up. Finally. Tristana will have level 2 advantage over us. We ward this bush and walk backwards, so she doesn't just jump and kill. There we go. That's risky. Okay, Bard gets away with his life there. Really shouldn't have. They should have killed him there, I guess. But it's good for us. Can't get this one. But this one. Actually got 10 out of... Oof. Not good. Can't really do much to help him. Yeah, he's a complete noob. Is he inting or is he just bad? I can't tell. Maybe he just panicked. Maybe he's a good player and I just saw the worst of him. I don't know. But we just do our thing and play defensively. Like we have a choice, you know? Alright. Keep our farm high if we can. We can try. Alright. Alright. Could be worse. Now I have all my 3 spells, so in a potential all-in, I'm not even that useless. Oh, he's so risky. Alright. Look decent on paper, but ultimately we just traded summoner spells. What should I have cleansed? Tell me, Bard, tell me. There was nothing to cleanse. Tristana was out of it. And there's no way we kill Blitzcrank there. He's too close to his tower, he threatens hook. Some players just don't understand. At least we get a massive wave into the tower. I'll try to get this plating. It will be worth it. I get a full serrated dark if I do. There we go. Massive power spike. Tristana loses a lot of farm. So even though we didn't kill them there, look at the difference. She can catch up a little bit here, but I'll return with much better items. Double longsword versus a full serrated dark. It's not even close. This will be a tough late game though. We have Sejuani to deal with, a Mundo to cut down, and a Vladimir who tries to one-shot us. But with our full damage build, maybe we just one-shot them right back. We'll see. Alright, the big wave stacking, so we can farm even more once that crashes. We can't really walk up, it's 1v2, Bard is mid lane. I mean, we can walk up a little bit to try to get the farm we can with our long-ranged Q. There we go. Ward here, just in anticipation. Okay, I could have W'd that hook if necessary, but I figured it wouldn't land, which ended up being true. Alright. The wave's thinning out. Focus. Ah, that hurts. I should have just Q auto'd to secure it instead of trying to rely on my intuition. Because that can fail you. Q auto cannot fail you. Well, it can, but you know, it's less likely. Keep going. We have 1,000,000 movement speed. It's not enough. A flash is a flash, though. I'll take it. So before level 6, getting our passive to full stacks doesn't add any damage. You only get the movement speed, of course, because that's all the passive does. It gives you movement speed and allows you to cast your ultimate if you have it. If you don't have it, well... Alright, so I want to get this cannon minion. This is risky, but I'll go for it. We are all about that adrenaline, aren't we? Alright, I thought Kayn was in position to do something there, but ultimately I just didn't get my back timing and arguably lost my potion for nothing. Hold on. Maybe I'm lying. Maybe it was good. Come on, keep going. Okay. It was worth-ish. Not as good as I hoped it would be, but good enough for sure. I don't care. I will go for this any day of the week. Get Tristana out of the away off the map, so she cannot farm any of this. Sign me up, for sure. Using cleanse there, by the way, would have not helped. I could have started running away from the tower, but I was so deep that I would have definitely taken that tower shot, and that would have killed me anyway. So saving the summoner, the right choice. Okay, full collector on deck. Tristana's still level 5. We're denying so much farm. It's all working beautifully. And yet still, this wave, heavily in our favor. Might even get the cannon. We are able to. Tristana full Kraken Slayer though, we gotta respect it. It is dangerous, but if we can kill her in just one rotation, then it doesn't matter, of course. Ideally she just jumps on Bard again and we punish. Speaking of which, Bard is miles away. So we just play it safe. I can get some platings here, it's fine. We gotta preserve our health so we can fight once this person returns. Alright. Okay, that was a misclick. That was a misclick, and doesn't matter. I would have died anyway there, but I lost my cleanse. I just wanted to flash. I should have flashed earlier. I micromanaged incorrectly. Should have instantly flashed. I tried to reach Tristana with my E. It was close, but I couldn't quite reach her. If I had a flash that I noticed earlier, flashed instantly, that would have been easy. But I didn't do that. Screw boots, we got damage. Full damage. Don't care. Anyway. We lost both summoners there. I even fat-fingered my D. Which means my cleanse. Oh, Bard looks dead. Alright. Alright, Bard. It's fine. I gotcha. I gotcha, buddy. I won't give them more platings. If they approach this tower, I will attack them. I have all the attack damage in the world. But they're just taking dragon here, so I push. Nothing I can do to prevent dragon. Ah, wrong sequencing, cost me 1 minion. Drake gone. I can't do much there. Okay, good. Keep going. No targets. I should have positioned more aggressively, but I didn't dare to. Anyway, we might still be able to dive them with Herald. Okay, Talon leaves, so no dive. At least the Herald led to some damage on Tristana and on Blitzcrank as they killed it. I was able to gun them down. I'm quite low though.
Shut down.
No. You're not doing that. Yeah, 1v2, I need to respect it. I also don't have boots, so my positioning needs to be on points. She took so much damage. Yo, Blitzcrank, what are you doing? Wasting flash and hook. I can't walk up there in this bush and they're 1v2ing me if I do. Come on, Bard. Please. They might have recalled, but they might also not have. I don't dare to check. It's definitely a risk I cannot take here. I can't even... At this point I'm committed. Okay, let's do it. They probably recalled as they saw the blast cone. Yep. And platings are gone, so I have no reason to stick around. Let's just base. Base and get our items. Just like Tristana did, evidently. Yeah, we got boots upgrade and called it a day. I'm tired of being slow. Cost me too many kills already. Of course you have to keep in mind that maybe I would have lacked the damage had I gotten boots instead of BF sword. This Bard, 0-5. It's an unlucky day, isn't it? I'm just giving them the tower at this point, I don't care. Okay. Actually playable. I'm not ulting, I'm just running him down. Have more movement speed by not ulting. Okay, I entered. Now I ulted when it was Worst possible timing. Was Kane not there, I would have let him escape by doing that. I should have just committed to auto-attacking and not ulting. I tried to stylishly finish with my ult, but you saw what happens. That was stupid. Okay, anyway, we kind of won lane there quite impressively, despite our Bard's performance. Let's stick around, I'll roam. Alright, looks promising. But it doesn't lead to anything. Well, we can still take mid tower and Vladimir is too low to defend, so it's still good. Alright. Let's roam top lane, kill Mundo. If Renekton doesn't just do that by himself. I'm on my way. Big play. Sejuani ult on cooldown. Let's avenge them. There we go. My E was arguably a mistake. I got myself in a worse position. Again, giving Sejuani an opening for counterplay. Slight mistakes. It's not flawless. My plays could be better, and that's bugging me, really. But it happens. It works, so shouldn't care too much. Alright. Let's recall and pay attention to bot lane. We have 3,300 gold. Gotta spend. Gotta get our damage. Let's go like this even. Buff our Infinity Edge even more. Yeah, these tanky champions, they're gonna get shredded by Lord Doms. We're even there in time to contest Dragon. Oof, teleport coming in. Speaking of which, absolutely shredding them there. Yeah, just use your combo to get your ult ready and then do it to them. Especially a champion like Mundo can never interrupt you for it. Vladimir, you saw it in his eyes. All he saw was an AD carry that he must delete. So he turned around and died for it. Yo, Blitzcrank, I will go for you. Worth. Not really. I just felt like it. I saw Blitzcrank doing stupid stuff, and I felt like punishing him. Ultimately, it's a 1-for-1, so not the end of the world, but you know, giving a shutdown away is never exactly net positive. We should be fine here, judging from the situation. And we got a massive 3-item power spike right now. Which means the next is this beautiful Stormrazor. I can't wait to see it. And screw lifesteal. Who cares? We just shred everyone. Maybe I should move bot lane. That's too late anyway. Never mind them. I just punished by taking mid lane tower. That's fine by me. There we go. Take everything. I don't dare to go to red buff, it's a little too much. Too punishable. I'm lucky Blitzcrank is stupid. That was so risky. I misplayed this heavily, but they didn't see it coming, so it worked. Man. It somehow ends up working, but it's almost just a mistake. I mean, I almost just pressed buttons on accident, and it somehow still leads to a favorable outcome. Doesn't really make me feel safe and secure. Anyway, we grab this, spend all our gold, keep going. Screw lifesteal. I want that damage. Stormrazor scales with a percentage of your total total AD. Need to keep that in mind. So it will be quite strong at this point. Unluckily, we don't really have many teammates who can set up our passive, but still, just auto attack. Also gives you movement speed then. Auto attack into run up to get into E range, and then go all in. Should be easy. On my way. Also that little bit of attack speed, not too shabby. Okay. Okay, Mundo. Yeah, just chill. Wait for the team to regroup and then push with Baron. Ideally also pressure Drake in a minute. Oh, that shouldn't happen. We're not giving them towers for free, are we? Punish. Punish as hard as you can. Okay, I just got deleted. This time my misplays finally... No way. No way. Don't tell me. But yeah, I sequenced wrong, and I completely failed. But they both live? Okay. Okay, I can live with that. That's an outcome that's okay. It could be worse. But yeah, I failed to get my stuff ready, and I played directly into Blitzcrank's crowd control. Pressed all the wrong buttons this time. This time my head on the keyboard approach did not work out. Anyway, Dr. Mundo. I can for sure 1v1 him. The problem is if they can interrupt your ultimates, then you're kinda in trouble, but Dr. Mundo can't do that, so... He's just a sitting duck. Push one more wave, get the item. Actually, let's just join the team. I don't even have enough money for the item. Not sure if Tristana ulti saved me or saved them. It's close. By the way, Energize does not trigger on your Q, but it's not important. You auto-attack in between your spells anyway. You just need to auto once to get that trigger. If anything, it helps you because you can keep your Energize proc ready while still farming. Okay, I'm all by myself. I should not try to help this person. Hang on, maybe I should. We overstayed, arguably. And Vladimir is just untargetable in his W, so I can't really burst him either. By the way, do I think it's good to outright forego lifesteal? Until very last? No, I don't. But I just wanted to see it. With a Vamp Scepter in this slot, instead of the components for Stormrazor, arguably would have been better, but that's not what we're here for. We're here for the most aggressive Samira build. See how that goes. Actually, we can even buy another longsword. Meanwhile, Renekton makes massive progress on the map. But yeah, by the way, if you want to make this more viable, the 3-item power spike of Collector, Infinity Edgelord, Doms is very strong. If you just go for Shield Bow plus Bloodthirster afterwards, you got yourself a very powerful build. This one also quite powerful, but also quite unsafe. Gotta remember. Red buff? Sure. Okay, so this proc is 184 bonus damage. Against Mundo, not as impactful, but a squishy will be one-shot. There we go. All me. Yeah. Auto into run-up E. You can even just auto a minion for the extra movement speed now. Lots of options. She doesn't dare to ult because I can always counter with W. Maybe I should have E'd. I didn't dare, but maybe I should have. Okay. Works for me. We can now get all the objectives here. Keep going. Nice. Okay, Bard, okay. Anyway, that was quite the showcase, but this channel is all about experimenting with new builds, finding stuff that flies under the radar, so click the link on your screen.